Hello, welcome to Bolt Action CP. Tonight we're doing another Bolt Action battle report. We got another tournament coming up in a couple weeks, so I'm going to be doing a few prep games before then. Both of our lists are 1,000 points, 12 order dice, 1 platoon limit. Steve's here tonight. He'll be bringing his Russians again, and I'll be using the Americans this time. So this is the table, and we'll be playing a game called Key Positions. In this case, we rolled up 4 objectives. So there's one there. There's one there. There's one there. And there's one there. So those are put down by us, alternating. It's have to be 12 inches from each other. So on this mission, you have to control the objectives, and we can bring in our entire army in first wave, or we can leave half of the army in reserve, rounding down. So that's it for mission. So we'll go over the forces. Here we have my American force. It's 997 points, I believe, and 12 order dice. So I have an officer and man with a submachine gun. All my infantry is veteran, by the way, and a bazooka. We got 2 squads of veteran infantry with 2 BARs. We got an engineer squad, 2 SMGs, flamethrower, 2 BAR, and I have a 6-man squad of Pathfinders, all with SMGs. And all this stuff over here is regular. I have a heavy mortar with spotter. I have a light artillery piece, and it does have the 5-point gun shield upgrade. I just don't have it modeled. Got a 105 Sherman with a pintle mounted MMG. And transports, I got a Jeep for the bazooka. I have a 3/4 ton Dodge, and that's for the engineers. And I have a 1.5 ton truck as a transport for 2 of the other squads. Has a 12-man capacity. And all my squads are 6 men each. So at first I started out, I had a medium mortar, no machine gun on the tank, and only 1 man on the officer, and a medium howitzer instead of a light. So I dropped it to a light, added the machine gun, add another man to the officer. So if this doesn't work out, I might switch back to the medium howitzer. We'll see. So anyway, that's the Americans, and we'll go see what the Russians have.
So the Russians are bringing 2 trucks with machine guns, a senior lieutenant and his assistant, free 12-man squad, inexperienced, a regular T-34-85, tank riders, all with submachine guns and body armor.
Are they vets?
Yes, and LMG. And then I've got a regular SMG squad, full strength, 2 anti-tank rifles, and a flamethrower team. Oh, and the ZIS-3 divisional gun.
Yep. Alright, so that's it for the forces. We'll go ahead and, well, there's no deployment, it's first wave, so we'll go ahead and do our, well, I guess first we should decide. I'm going to leave 1 unit in reserve. Do you have any reserves?
I better pause it while I think about it.
Alright, we'll be right back. So I will be leaving my engineer squad in the 3/4 ton Dodge in reserve. So that's kind of like my American version of my German, super engineer squad. Although not as many SMGs, unfortunately. But 2 BARs aren't bad, so let's go see if the Russians are leaving anything in reserve.
So the Russians will bring it all on.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do our first wave, and then we'll get started. Alright, here we go. First die belongs to
The Americans.
the Americans. So I just brought my mortar in here. Not very good line of sight on this board. I did bring my spotter in at the same time. I don't know how legal that is, but I just ran them up over here to cover kind of down there. So next die, Russians, Soviets. So Steve just brought in his one of his AT rifles up there and behind the trees. Next die. I just asked Steve, and the only veterans he has are the tank riders and the officer. So everything else is regular. Next die is Soviets again. The ZIS-3 divisional gun has come on. Same spot over there by the AT rifle. Next die.
Americans.
So I brought my light howitzer on, kind of over here to cover down that way. And now the Soviets once again. An experienced squad is advanced in behind the trees, staying out of line of sight, presumably for my howitzer. And another Soviet die. Russians brought a truck with SMG squad, ran them up there behind that building. That squad's got all SMGs except for one LMG. So, next die.
Actually, I take it back. Those are all SMGs. The LMGs on the tank. Right?
Okay, all SMGs. And there's a lot of them too, like, what, 10 of them?
Dozen.
12 of them, okay. 12-man SMG squad, that's pretty good. Americans. I've just gave a down order to my 3/4 ton Dodge that's in reserve. And next, Soviets. Second Russian truck containing the flamethrower and one of the AT rifles has run up to the wood. So next die. This first turn is usually pretty boring on a first wave game. Soviets again, that's good. That tank's going to have to come in soon. All he's got left to come in, well, he can put people down. You can put guys down too that are in the vehicles.
Yeah, I'll put the AT rifle down.
Alright, AT rifle down. Next die. Soviets again. Alright.
Put the flamethrower team down.
Flamethrower down. Next die. Soviets again. Alright, this is good for me.
LMG squad down.
LMG squad in that truck, or SMG squad.
Right.
In these type of games, it's all about who's going to bring their tank in last. Next die. Soviets again. Alright. So all you got left is your officer, tank, and tank riders to come in. Alright, an officer advancing into the trees. I still got quite a bit of stuff to come in. I've only brought in 2 units and put 1 down. So next day. Okay, here we go, Americans. Veteran infantry squad is run up there. So we're getting kind of a ready for battle in the middle. Next day. Americans again. I'll start drawing a bunch now. Officer has run on as well. Next die is Americans again. So I ran my truck with, I have the Pathfinders and the other veteran infantry squad in the truck. Next die, Americans. So I'll just put the guys in the truck down.
Americans.
The other squad in the truck down. Okay. Alright then. All I got left is my bazooka. Oh, I got no, I can put a squad down. So I got the squad that's in the 3/4 ton Dodge is going to go down. So now we need a Russian dice to be pulled. Americans, damn it. So I got tank left and the bazooka and the jeep. Bazooka jeep is advanced up there. Ah, come on. Okay. I'm going to get my bazooka out. And he will just go... where's he going to go? He'll just go right here. And next is... There we go. Soviets. He's going to have to bring his tank in first. Alright, so he's brought his T-34 in over in the corner. He's going to take a shot at the truck. It's the first shot of the game. Needing a 5.
That's not fun.
That is a miss. So it should be 1 left. One dice left, right? Sounds more than 1. Oh, the tank riders.
Tank riders going down.
Okay. The last one is for my Sherman. Alright, so now that I know it's safe to come into the village, I brought my Sherman 18 advanced on the road so he can take a shot And my only target is the officer. And that's going to be moved. Small team, soft cover, a 6. Either way, I'm going to do indirect fire. So we'll go with needing a 6. Ooh, we got it. So that's a 3-inch template. So I'm assuming that'll get both of them. And +3, so anything but. So they're dead. Officer destroyed. Awesome. And red dice for them. I'll take that, put it in my red dice collection. I think that's it. I'm going to measure real quick to see if I can kind of... Oh man, I could have saw that guy. Oh well. Alright, that'll do it. That's turn 1. So we'll collect them up and start turn 2. Alright, so top of turn 2, Americans draw the first die. The Pathfinders have advanced out of the truck. I'm feeling it's going to get shot at by a tank if I don't get out of there. Next die. Soviets. No, it's +2. Okay, so his AT rifle advanced out of the truck. And he's going to fire on my Jeep. That's a miss. And the reason he was doing that is because I was just thinking about getting in here with my bazooka and driving back this way to fire on the tank. So obviously Steve had the same the same idea that I had. So next die. America. Sherman has gone on ambush. I actually do have line of sight through this gap here, and I can see that way. Next die, Americans again. My other veteran squad is playing aggressive, so we're just going to run them up there. I do have my tank in ambush for covering fire, so that's kind of why I thought it might be sort of safe to do that. So now, next die. Americans again. Cool, alright. My truck has moved to squeeze between there. I couldn't stay still and fire because I would have fired. I had to fire through my own guys. But I'm going to shoot at that truck there. So, move long range. So 5s. No, not a hit. Alright then. Next die. Are you drinking Old Milwaukee?
I'm just slowing me down.
Alright. I would slow you down for sure. Americans again. American officer is advanced. Keep up with the boys. Next die. So, man, Americans again? Okay. So I could still get in the Jeep, but the T-34 has line of sight on it. So I get in, don't draw the next die. That Jeep could be toast. Another problem I have is I've blocked my line of sight from my light howitzer, but with my Sherman. Of course, I don't really have line of sight on anything anyway. I better think about it. I'm just going to put some reserves down. So next die. Me again. You sure you got some dice in there? I'm sure you do. I'm just going to I'll put my engineer squad down. I need some targets. There we go. Soviet die.
Hardcover 6s.
Yep, so he advanced his truck. And he's going to fire his machine guns at the Pathfinder squad.
2 hits.
With 2 hits. And nothing but a pin. So, I'm in trouble here a little bit because I've really blocked myself in. I don't have any way to shoot the truck, and that has the flamethrower on it. So, yeah. That's not good. Next die. Soviets again. My only hope is he misses with the flamethrower.
Flamethrower's going to disembark.
Alright. And I'm going to shoot, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've never used a flamethrower before. Alright.
You never used a flamethrower?
Nope. Not since I had that tank when we first started.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was brutal. So you need a 3 to hit. It's
one shot.
one shot. But it's D6. If you hit, it's D6 hits. Alright, it's a hit. So D6 hits. Oh, God.
6 hits.
And it's plus 3 pen, so it's 2 plus. It's Dead Pathfinder. So 5 dead. So there's 1 left, and it's D3 plus 1 pins. Then I have to take a morale test.
3 pins.
3 pins. So I'm needing a 7. No, they're dead. Damn, there goes my Pathfinders. Well, alright then. Take their die. Too aggressive. I didn't think about that flamethrower. So, next die. Oh, you gotta roll to see if we're running out of fuel. So if you hit roll a 1, he's bye-bye. He's good. Alright. That flamethrower could be causing me problems here shortly. If I don't get an early die on the next turn, I might be in trouble. So next die was Soviets. So the truck, yeah, the truck is advanced. That direction is going to fire on that squad with a machine gun.
So it's move, target, cover, 6s. Got 1.
1 hit. Needing 5s. Nope. So just a pin. Oh man, I'm in trouble here. My plan is not working out how I thought it was going to. Next die. Soviets.
LMG squad's going to advance out of the truck.
And here, the LMG squad's going to get out and hose me down, and yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but why are you rolling an order test if you're full strength?
Maybe take a pin. Alright, so yeah, I'm in trouble here big time because now I got a bunch of SMGs at point blank. I can't go down. And the thing that really messed me up was that truck. I can't spring my ambush because I can't fire over the truck. If that truck wasn't there, well, actually, if the truck wasn't there, I could have got more than an inch away from them with the tank. But the truck has really screwed me. So, all right, go for it.
24 SMGs, point blank.
Hitting on 2s. Yeah, 2s and 5s. This squad is pretty much done. That's a lot of shots. That's why I love the SMGs, man. They're just short range, but man, they can do a lot of damage. Looks like a lot of hits. All but 5. All right, needing 5s. I only got 6 men in the squad. You got them all? Oh man, okay, I'm screwed. That didn't, I think I was a little too aggressive there. So now I just gotta hope my mortar can hit. If my mortar hits, I can hurt that squad, I might be able to do something, so. If it doesn't, I'm basically down to 1 squad of infantry. But I do have my Sherman, so. Next die. I could actually fire the Sherman now, since I don't have to worry about, if I can roll a 4+, I can get off ambush and fire on that squad. Yeah, I'm going to fire the mortar at the AT rifle. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to fire the mortar at that squad. So if I ever needed a 6, this is it. Come on, 6. Nope. Not quite. Not quite. So, next die. Americans. Alright, I'm going to try to fire my Sherman at those guys. So, I'm going to try to change my... Wait, how does that work? Oh, I have to do it at the end. The very end of the turn. Because I have to try to flip the order dice to fire. So, it's turn 2, right? So I can't bring my reserves in yet. Do have a bazooka. What is he going to do? Okay, my bazooka's just going to get inside the Jeep. So next die. Probably should leave the bazooka guy over here. I'm going to need him for these objectives. Soviet inexperienced squad has moved into the woods. I'm not going to spring the ambush because I want to try to roll my 4 up to fire a howitzer shot on those dudes. Next die is Americans. I just advanced my squad up there. Next die. Soviets. T-34 is advanced. He's going to fire on the Jeep with the bazooka in it. So he's not long range, so just 4 up for movement.
Actually, you're in cover.
In cover?
Oh yeah, there's a line of sight issue.
You want to give me soft cover? Yeah, I guess I would be probably 50% behind that. So 5 up. Please miss.
Ooh.
Oh, good. All right, the Jeep's coming. He's going to have to run. Actually, I'm thinking about just leaving the Jeep here. I need more infantry. I've lost both squads.
So I'm going to run the Ziz 3.
So the Ziz 3 is moving up. With this 4-man crew. And next dice. Let's see. So, what do you have left? Oh, the tank riders.
Kinds of stuff.
You got the tank riders left.
Yes, I do. I got the anti-tank rifles.
Oh, the second. Yeah, 2 AT rifle. You got 1 AT rifle and the tank riders to go. I got to shoot that tank so I can get those tank riders off. Second Soviet AT rifle has ran from behind those trees to behind those trees. So next die.
American?
U.S. Placed my howitzer in ambush. Thought about moving them up, but I got good line of sight on a couple of objectives with the howitzer right now. Next die is my Jeep. Jeep with the bazooka has ran all the way over to here. Next die. Soviets. So Steve is disembarking his tank riders. What do they have? All SMGs?
Yep.
Okay. Bunch of SMG tank riders are just getting out there. So that was the last die. So the last thing is my tank. I need to roll a 4 up. And if I get the 4 up, I'm going to fire on the SMG squad. Damn. He doesn't make it. I'm going to leave him in ambush. I can't, though. So, or can I? I didn't do it.
I've never done that before.
Alright, well, that's the end of turn 2. I kind of screwed myself over big time. I thought I was going to be okay, but my tank was going to be in ambush. He was going to cover this side, and he was. But I didn't think about this truck blocking line of sight. With the unit I had here in the truck, I couldn't shoot through here because I couldn't be an inch away from everyone. And yeah, so I couldn't do any ambushing. So that really messed me up. I lost 2 squads. I only have 4. And 2 squads of vets dead. That's tough. So my only hope is that I can start nailing these guys with some HE and whittle them down a little bit. So we'll go ahead and do turn 3. Alright, so the ambush dice, if you fail the 4 up, it does go back in the bag. So I have no tank on ambush, which is fine. I probably want to move them anyway. So we are going to turn 3. First die. Oh, the Americans. Okay, that's good. So mortar or tank? Tank is advanced 18 on the road. And I'm going to fire the main gun at those guys, and I'm going to fire the machine gun at the flamethrower. So,
Hang on. Can I go down?
yeah, you can go down. You don't have any order dice yet.
Yeah. We'll go down.
So he's going down, okay, which is a smart move. So I'll need a 5 up on the on those dudes. I got it. So Let me check this. So I hit 10 with the template, but they're down, so it's half of that. So 5 guys, and needing 2s. So 5 dead. And D3 wounds. Pins. So they take a morale test at -1.
Why do they need a morale test?
They lost. Oh, they didn't lose half. There's 12 of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind.
2 pins?
1 pin. And then the machine gun is going to fire at the flamethrower. You going down?
No.
Okay. So just needing moved, so 4s. And he's regular, right?
Yep.
Okay, so needing 4s. Come on, give me 2 4s here. Damn, got 1. But I did get a 6. So if I roll another 6, I can kill the flamethrower.
Oh,
Boom.
you dog!
Actually, you still have 1 guy left. The assistant is still alive. But he's got to take a morale test at -1 for the pin. So he's good. Okay, nice job, Tank. Next die. Americans again. I'm going to fire a shot with my light howitzer onto the inexperienced squad in the trees. That's a 6 up on indirect. Actually, if I fire direct, it's only 5, right? Long range, soft cover. I think I'm in range. Can we check the range on that? It's 48, I believe. Oh, yeah. So just a direct shot needing a 5. So hard cover. Yeah. So 6. So, all right, let's do indirect. Nope, missed. Next die. Americans. All right, heavy mortar is going to fire. I'm going to fire on the squad that's down again. Since I already fired once, so I just need a 5 up. Damn. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right, next die. Me again. All right, then. My officer. My officer has moved up. We're going to fire at that squad. They're down, but I am point blank and no movement penalty. So just 2 + 2 for the down, and so 4 ups. So to get 1 hit, which is good. So I don't want it as a pin. Just a pin. Next dice. Now Soviets get 1. Okay. So those tank riders are going to fire SMGs. They advance. 4 of them could get into the woods, so they're going to fire on the Jeep. Needing 5s. Got 2 hits. Needing 6s. Nope, so just a pin. Pin on the Jeep. Cool. Alright, next die. Americans. Truck is backed up, and we're going to fire the machine gun at the last guy from that squad there. So, jeez, that's a lot. That's like 7. Soft cover, small team. I mean, hard cover, move, yada yada. So 7s. 2, so give me 1 more. Nothing. Alright. Next one. I have a feeling that guy's going to become a pain in the ass for me. Soviets again. So Steve advances AT rifle. He's going to fire on the Jeep, which I should have moved last turn.
4 up.
Just moved, yep. Oh no, it's a hit.
+2 pins.
Yep.
4.
Yep. No, just a pin. I got lucky. I should have moved the Jeep on the last order dice. Next die. Now I'm going to try to pass a 2-pin order to get that Jeep out of there. American dice. I'm going to try to move the Jeep. 2 pins. No, he goes down. That's not good. Not good.
Not.
I would have passed if I would have moved without that extra pin. Soviet die. That truck is going to fire on the officer. Needing sixes. Small team. Hardcover. We got 2 hits. There's veterans. Got one. Alright, so morale test -1. He just killed my officer. Damn, now I'm down even more infantry. That's not good. I had big plans, man. I was going to capture all these objectives. I got 1 squad left. I should have left my bazooka over here. Next die. Soviets. Second AT rifle is advanced and will fire on the Jeep. Needing 4. That's a hit.
That's penetrating.
Yep, +2. So you got a 6. He's wrecked. So it's D6 for everyone inside. Is that how it works? Better check it. It is D6 hits for everyone on board a destroyed vehicle. So I only got 3 guys, but he got 3 hits. I got 2 guys, but he got 3 hits. So needing 5s. Got 1. You got a 6, so you can re-roll that. And if you get another 6, you can kill the bazooka. No. So I lose a man. And these guys are in trouble because they had 2 pins on them. They take 2 more pins for the hit. There's only 1. Usually, actually, if it's let me. All right, so the vehicle was destroyed. It doesn't take the +1 hit like it would if it was immobilized, on fire. So he takes 1 pin for the hit. So I had 2, so at 3. So I got to take a morale test at -3. I'm a vet, so I need 7. So the bazooka still stands. I'll remove the 2 bazooka, and I'll put the 1 bazooka, and he will go down. And the Jeep is removed. And yeah, that's it. And he has 3 pins. It's not going good here. That was a little too aggressive. Actually, it wasn't the aggressiveness, it was the bad positioning on my part. So, Soviet dice. Alright, so he does have line of sight.
Is it indirect, or can it be direct fire?
No, it can be direct. It can fire as a light howitzer. So it's like a 48-inch range direct shot, I believe. Let me check that. Yep, so he's going to fire indirect on this squad here. Oh man, I should go down. It's a 2-inch template light howitzer. God, that's all I have left over here. But if I go down, they can't do anything else. I'm going to go down. So these guys are going to go down. Wait. Yeah, I'll go down. What if you hit, I'll half my hits here. Nothing, no hit. So, okay. So they're down. And you missed. Alright. So, grab me a green die out of there. Okay, next die. Americans. What do I even have left here? My reserves. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've done everything else. Okay, I'll try to bring my reserves in. They're coming in on a 7. Alright, so I did it. I brought my reserves in, so I'm pretty desperate now. I have to hope to take these dudes out. So machine gun from the truck, needing 5s. 1 hit, nothing. And they have body armor too, so I need 6s to hurt them. So they do take a pin, and I have to hope to hell that I get the next die. I need the next die now more than ever. That tank hasn't activated yet. Soviets. Shit. Alright, Soviet die. Alright, so T-34 predictably is advanced. Actually, thought you would stay still, but so one shot from the main gun,
Alright.
and then the bow
Point blank.
MG.
Point blank, right?
Yep, point blank, moved, so just threes.
There's 3 for the main gun.
So 1. And then 6 shots from the bow machine gun. 5, I'm sorry, not Germans. Needing just 4s, yeah. So 5 hits. So that's a pin, and then you need a 6.
No.
So just a pin. Alright. But that means that the guys inside have a pin, which means that I could fail. So next die. Those pins down. Soviets again. What do you have left? Oh, you got a truck, you got your inexperienced squad. And you still got that solo dude there. He uses 290s to turn that truck a 180, and then did a full-on advance that direction. And we'll fire at the beep. Yeah, beep, big Jeep. That's what they called it.
So that's long range moved.
Yep. So 5s. Don't put any more pins on me. Oh man, you did. Don't kill me though. No, just another pin, which is just gonna make it that much harder for my dudes to get out, and it'll make a -1 to hit. Alright, Americans, I'm gonna get out. I guess I should roll my order. So -2. So we do get out on a 6. So I'll do the one that counts first here. Flamethrower on the tank riders. Needing 4s because of that pin. Come on, give me a 4. I need this. Shit. Missed with the flamer. Now I got 2 BARs. I guess I should roll these separate since... So soft cover, point blank. So just 3s for the 4s because of the pin for the SMGs. That's 3 hits. And then 5s for the BARs for moving, pin, soft cover, point blank. So actually 2 more. So I got 5 total. And they have body armor, right? So needing 6s. Nothing, man. That would have been 2 dead if it weren't for the body armor. Actually, those guys can't run, can they? Or they can only go 6, right?
They can run 6. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll advance. I guess there's no point in running 6. Alright, so that's it. So nothing. Next day. Nothing but a pin. They do have 2 pins, though, so that's good. Is that the last one?
That was just
Still some more in there?
yeah, get the inexperienced squad in the.
Do I have any more?
Yep, we got one more.
Got 1 left. What the hell do I have left? I don't even know what I have left.
Maybe I should have taken one down.
Well, we'll count them up. Go ahead and do your move. Alright, so you were going to go down, or you're going to move them up?
I just moved them up to the back.
Okay. So the
I
inexperienced...
take it back. I'm going down.
Okay, they're going down. The inexperienced squad's going down. There is an objective right there, so they're close to it, though.
And then my last
Last
crazy
die.
madman.
So it's got 1 guy left. It's the solo flamethrower guy who's probably going to win the game. Well, claim an
He's gonna be
objective.
a pain. He's going to try to pass me over. Ooh,
Fubar.
Fubar.
Ah, so you fire on the...
That's a D6, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, you got to roll a d6.
So what's a 5?
I think he just runs away. You just run 12 inches down the road that way. Which I'll take. I'll take that. Takes his pin with him. And that's it for turn 3. Yeah, so Steve's in good shape here. I'm not. These guys, the 2 pin, that second pin from the truck really did its job there. On the second pin from the truck on my beep, so it made it harder for these guys to hit. So that's it. Turn 3. We'll start turn 4. Right, top of 4. Here we go. First die. I need the first die, please, please. I only got 8 dice left though. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna fire on your.
Gotta pass an order.
Yep. He passes. All right, now we're just hitting the straight up here. 3 up for the flamethrower. Man, I cannot hit with these green dice. And then everyone else, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. BAR and SMGs are all hitting on 4s because of 3s. Soft cover. So point blank 3s. So I missed 2 and 6s because of the body armor. So I got 1 dead. I guess a 6 I get to roll that again, don't I? So another pin though. So that's 3 pins on you, which will come in handy. And I got to roll for the flamer. He runs out of fuel. Okay. You know what? These green dice, my black dice, they never miss. So I need to replace that dude. I'll just put a rifleman from one of the dead guys. Do I have any dead riflemen? Yep. So he'll just take that guy's place. Next die. Soviets. Alright, so the tank has plowed through the wall. We allow vehicles 8 armor or plus to go through stone walls. So he's going to fire both MGs at the engineer squad.
Bazooka.
At the bazooka. Okay, so
Small team, just 4s.
Small team moved. Soft cover. Point blank. Yeah. 5s. 2 hits.
2.
Needing 5s. Oh yeah. He's toast. He can take his dice out. It's not looking good for the Americans, let's put it that way. Next die. Soviets, which is no surprise. I'm down 5 dice.
It's guaranteed to fail.
Yeah, so he's going to try to assault my engineers with his, those were tank riders. 7, yeah, you make it. They're vets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had 3 pins. He rolled 7, you're good. Damn. My only hope. So he's got all SMGs. I got 2.
I got 1 rifle and 1 LMG.
Okay, so you got, what do you got left? 3 SMGs left?
4 SMGs. No, 5 SMGs, a rifle. I have 2 model of the rifles, but only 1's a rifle. So the loader's a rifle.
Okay, so
these 2 are 1 and these 5 are 2.
Okay, so go ahead and just roll the SMGs first. Needing 5s.
Should be 6.
No, just 5. Just 1 each. It's not 2 anymore.
Alright, keep going. See if you remember. 2.
2 dead, alright. And this is simultaneous, so you get to roll those 2 again. So he gets 1 more, so you're 3.
Then I've got the rifle and the LMG.
Yep. Shit, 2 more, damn. That's all of them, but I do get my attacks back, so I get 2 SMGs, needing 6s for the body armor. Nothing. And then I have 2 BARs and a rifle.
Does that apply? Does body armor apply?
I think so. Doesn't it apply at all times, or?
Just says small arms. So.
Oh, it's just for small arms. Let's check it out. Alright, so I went back and looked at it. It is only small arms and HE. So I did get 1 5 with the SMG, so I get to reroll that. So none. So I got 3. I killed 3 of yours, and you killed me. So I'm dead. And you get yet another green dice. You're down to 4. And you kill my truck. So you get to take another dice out. Bad times for the Americans. Man, I just can't play the Americans
That's why
anymore.
we were allies.
I don't know why, I just can't be Americans. If I'm Germans, I do well, but man. Okay, that's it.
Now
So
I consolidate on the objective.
Consolidate to the objective. Alright. And next. Next die. So yeah, I'm in some trouble here. Americans. All right, I'm gonna fire my mortar at your dudes. So I've had 2 shots already, so I need a 4. Got him. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to go down? I didn't even wait. If you want to go down, you can. I should have waited for a second to give you a chance to go down.
Yeah, I'll go down. You hit me.
Since I hit you, okay.
Doesn't really seem fair, but you're just gonna machine gun me anyway. So.
Well, I should have. When I said that, I should have waited at least 5 seconds for you to say I'm going to go down. Instead of just saying I'm going to fire at them and then roll. So anyway,
I'll remember that trick on the next game.
All right, I got all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So we'll say 4. Anything but 2 6s. So 4 dead. D3 pins, 2 more pins, and a morale check. So you had 3. So you're at 5 pins.
4 pins. Yeah. Oh, you got 3 more pins?
2 more.
2 more. Yeah, it's 4.
I thought you were at 3.
I had 2 on it.
Okay, so 4. All right. Rolled the 10, so they're gone. All right. That's not too bad.
That was my best unit.
Yeah. So next die, I got to do something about those inexperienced squad Soviets. So he's gonna move and fire. He advances AT rifle.
4, yeah.
So fire in. Cock die.
Oh, it's a hit.
Well, yeah. So you can't hurt it. Because you're only +2. But I'm a regular, so enough. The way it is, it's so a veteran, any hit from a weapon that can't hurt an armored vehicle, a veteran just ignores it. A inexperienced always does it. On a 4+, I'll take a pin. Or do you roll that? Or on a 4+, I don't take a pin. I can't remember. Let me take a look. So no pin. On a roll of 4+, regular vehicles don't take a pin from a heavy weapon that can't damage it. So next die. But you are on the objective now, so that's good. Americans. Alright, so my light howitzer is going to fire at the inexperienced squad indirect again. We can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember. Or did I think I might have fired direct, actually. Because I thought they were going to move.
Oh, you did fire direct.
Yeah. Well, I'll fire direct again then.
Hard cover.
Hard cover. So same deal. I'll fire indirect this time. Needing a 6 because it's the same thing. Long range, hard cover. So. Oh, you got it. All right, so I did hit 4 of them. Anything but, because it's +2 and they're only 3 up. So that's all of them, and then roll these 2 6s. So 4 dead. And D3 pins, only 1. Yeah, that's it for that. So that's cool.
So they roll to see if they're green or not.
Are they green? Oh, they are green. Let's see what happens to them.
4.
4 up. What happens?
Yeah, it's still green.
Still inexperienced?
Yeah. 5 or 6 upgrades.
Alright. Next die. So they'd go to regular? Don't they, like, last time we played, didn't they, if you get a roll of 1, don't you, like, get a bunch of pins and all kinds of stuff? Americans. Alright, I'm going to fire my truck machine gun at that squad there. So just 3s, 4s, small team. 2 hits, and they're regular, right? Yep. So 4 ups. 1 dead, 1 pin, and a morale test. That's the only downside to, they're good. The only downside to small teams, they have to take morale tests pretty quickly. Alright, next die. Soviets. Soviet truck is advanced and will shoot at my truck.
It's 2.
So just needing 4s. Alright. Oh, 3. You had 3 4s there. And 6s. Nothing but a pin. Alright. Next one. Soviets.
Indirect fire on your guys behind you.
Firing the second indirect. I forgot about that. I should have moved those guys. I'm not going to go down. Thankfully. Here, I got one here. But they won't be there next turn anyway. next die. Soviets again. Second Soviet AT rifle is advanced and will fire on the truck.
4.
It might be long range. 18.
Yeah, long range. 5s.
5s. What's a hit?
That's a hit. That's a...
Nothing.
Oh, +2, right?
Well, you lose your +1 because it's long range, right?
Oh, roger that.
So you're just a 5, so a pin.
It's 2 pin.
Second pin on the truck. Next die. Soviets again, which I think all I have left is my squad there and my tank.
These guys are going to try to pass an order. Need experienced squad.
Alright. Roll a 6. Yeah, you're
7,
good.
so they're good.
Yep.
So they are going to advance to the back of the building.
Moving on up. The experienced squad is just advanced up to the objective. We're on the opposite table side here, looking, obviously. So next die is Soviets.
You guys going to try to pass an order?
Alright, pass it over with this single dude there. There you go. He's coming back.
He's going to get behind hard cover.
He's running. Okay. Alright, well my tank needs to get in the game here. Do something. American die, so there's our chance. Alright, so I've advanced the tank. Killed the truck by getting closer to it. And I'm going to fire on this dude here. So hard cover, are we calling that hard cover? If we're right up against it?
Against it, but it is move.
Move small team. So that's a 4.
Wait, using HE?
Yep. If I use HE, I can get both of those guys.
You got 2 machines.
But I missed anyway. Machine gun will fire on them too. 3 hits. Needing 4s. Alright, he's dead. Finally. You clear those guys off. So, next die. Soviets. Yep, Soviet die. The Soviet truck that was there did a 180 with the 290 pivots and went back the way he came. So now it's American turn again. Alright, so I've advanced this squad up. They're going to fire on the AT rifle. Got 2 ARs and 1 rifle in regular range, but it's hard cover, small team. So needing 6s. Nada. I got 2 rifles needing 7s, so nothing. Not even a pin. And I think that's it for me, so the rest should be yours. Yeah, 1 left. What do you got? So,
This must be your die.
did I kill one that we didn't take out?
I'm thinking you did.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah. So that's it for turn 4. Alright, go on to turn 5. There we go, turn 5. I need well, I guess it doesn't really matter to me anymore if I get the first dice. Which I probably won't because I only have 5 left. And first die is Soviets. He already knows what he's going to do here. Makes his 90. Comes back to try to take on my Sherman. Pretty much I just have to hope he misses. Moved. That's a 4 up. Oh no, it's a hit. Alright. 4.
Wrapped, right? Or immobilized?
Well, you pin. So that was the pin roll.
Oh, right. So 4.
So I'm a 9, and you're what's a heavy AT gun's a 5? No, 6, huh?
+6.
Yeah, so that's a 10. So yeah, you penetrated.
Wrecked.
He's wrecked. Damn, that's. I can't lose that tank. That's pretty much the end for me. I was gonna have him take out the inexperienced squad. Not looking good. Americans. Okay, 1 dice late. Alright, so I've advanced this squad. And I'm gonna fire everything on the truck. So 2 BARs and 4 rifles. Needing 3s.
Lots of hits.
Lots of hits. Need 6s. Got 1. So he's wrecked. I feel like we're missing a step for some reason. I guess not though. Just roll on the table. So okay. So take his dice out and then pull another of yours. Or pull another die, I should say. So I've got 5 of yours. I got 7 of mine. There's 2 of the ones I got to use are trucks. So my dice. The mortar tried to fire. He's actually too close. So the mortar's just going to go down. Unfortunately. Another American die. We'll fire the machine gun at the AT rifle. So no soft cover there, but small team. So 4s. 2 hits. Come on, give me a 4 here. He's dead. Clears him off that objective. Next die is Soviets.
No, he's just getting.
Oh, that was a pull. Okay. Soviets. No, Americans again. I don't even really have anything, do I?
Howitzer?
Howitzer, but he doesn't have any targets. Can I see through my truck? Because if I do, I could fire an indirect shot at those AT rifles.
I would say no.
No? I don't really have anything else. Hold on. Alright, well I can see that dude. So bad positioning. So I'm going to fire an indirect shot.
Template.
Come on, baby. Give me a 6. I need to hit these guys, put some pins on them, force a morale test. Alright, so next die. Alright, so the divisional gun is going to fire on the truck with his AT, medium AT gun. He misses. Next die.
Soviets.
And Soviet die. What do you got left? You got an AT rifle,
Inexperienced squad.
inexperienced squad. You got these tank riders, and that's it. So Steve moved his inexperienced squad just back that way. Get rid of those markers that we're ranging in on. And you pull another one. So you got left. You got the
And the AT squad.
tank riders, yeah, and the AT squad.
So I'm not going to run on, I'm just going to advance them.
Okay. Advancing the AT rifle.
Shoot the truck while he's at it.
Shooting the truck. Needing a 4. Uh-oh. 3, nothing. Just a pin. He's got 3 pins, though. So he's ineffective. And another American dice. I don't even know what the hell do I have. I don't think I have anything left. Oh, the light howitzer, but he shot, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't have anything. Hot squad move, the tank die. Oh, this is probably the tank's dice is what that is. So Soviets, that's the last one.
Tank riders.
Tank riders.
Go down.
They're going down. All right. So that's it for that turn. And it's winding down now. We're both pretty low on dice, actually. I only got I got 4 dice left.
5.
All right, turn 6. See what we can do here. It's not looking good for the Americans. He's got 2 objectives. I got 0. And Soviets get the first die. T-34 is advanced. And I'm assuming you're shooting at my squad. He's nicely bunched up for an HE round. Or are you going machine guns?
Both. HE round on the turret.
Okay. And I'm not going down because I have to get over to the other objective, so.
So I moved
4s. Yeah. That's a 2-inch template.
Yeah, that's one of my stuff.
That's going to hurt. I am veterans, though, so you're going to be wounded on 3s. So what do we got here? 4 of them. All right, 3 ups. All but 1.
3 of them dead.
Those 6s you can re-roll. Nope. So 3 dead, and that's a morale test of D3.
Wait, I got a machine gun coming.
Oh, okay. Machine gun. So we need 4s as well.
2.
Okay, 5s. Ooh, you can re-roll those too.
Do you have any left?
I have 1 left. Yeah, so 1 dead and D3 pins. 1 pin. So we pass. I'm down to 1 man. This squad is combat ineffective, as they say. Next die. Soviets.
Advance this guy up to the wall. He's going to shoot on your sole survivor there.
Okay. So needing a 4.
Small team.
Oh yeah, 5. Small team. It's a hit. That's a kill because he +2. That's the beauty of those AT rifles, man. You need to take out vets. You got +2 pen on that, so you can take his dice. I think I'll just call it.
You have any infantry left?
No. So all right, good game.
Travis.
All right, we'll wrap it up here. Obviously, Steve won this one quite handily. He's got 3 objectives. I have 0. I think for me, it was just too aggressive at the beginning and bad positioning. I blocked my tank off completely from firing this direction at all with his ambush, which really hurt me big time. So yeah, I don't know if the list itself is bad. I might go back to the medium howitzer though, remove the MMG from the tank, and go back to one officer, no extra guy, and make that light howitzer medium again. I think that's gonna be more valuable than anything. So MVP wise, my tank is the MVP here. He did some good. So anyway, what are you thinking, Steve?
Well, first time ever bringing a flamethrower, I was successful. That was good. The LMG squad was good.
The SMG.
SMG, right?
They were great, yeah.
And yeah, all in all, it was well played. Got lucky that the Sherman got pinned back there, or got line of sight screwed up. But yeah, good game. Tank riders did well.
Yeah, those guys are nasty with that body armor. Especially if they're riding. If they have a vehicle, yeah, it's the 6-inch move, no run isn't a big deal. Yeah, you got a good list. I like it. No mortar for you.
I need more Panzerfaust. Got to put the Panzerfaust.
You got to put them back in.
Yeah.
But this is the first time you haven't run a mortar in a long time. My mortar did hit once, but it took 3 turns to do it. So with mortars, you're kind of banking on getting that lucky 6 at some point. If you got to wait the whole game for it to zero in to finally hit on a 3 or 4, it's not as effective. But anyway, yeah, that's 0-1 on my tournament list. I bet you anything when tournament time comes around, I'll go back to my old German list. Every time I try to do American tournament lists, I don't know, theoretically, Americans should be damn good, but I just never do too well with them. So, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'll keep practicing with them. Tournaments in a couple weeks, so I should get a couple more games in. But anyway, victory for Soviets, decisive victory, I would say. So, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next time with another battle report.